I have some lovely looking strawberries in the fridge right now, and I'm thinking of whether I should be making an exciting strawberry cheesecake. Well, yeah, I am in the mood for that. So let's go ahead and give this recipe a try. So come with me.
So let's dive into the ingredients. You will need 750 grams of strawberries, 5 to 6 tablespoons of melted butter, 4 medium-sized eggs, 750 grams of cream cheese, 1 lemon or half a cup of thick cream, 15 digestive biscuits, 1/4 cup sugar, half a cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence. Alright, so let's start by making a simple digestive biscuits crust. For this, you will crush the digestive biscuits using a food processor until the crumbs form. Once that's done, you are going to stir together 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon salt. Now, adding these 2 ingredients is very optional. Then stir in the melted butter, which is half a cup. Mix up all these ingredients until the mixture resembles wet sand and holds together when squeezed. While you're working on this, remember to preheat the oven at around 180 degrees Celsius. Now you want to proceed with taking a 9-inch springform pan and place your baking paper onto it. I won't grease the pan at this point as the butter in the crumble should work for demolding. So now we're going to begin with filling the pan halfway, let's say, and press the mixture into the bottom at 2 centimeters in height with the prepared digestive crumble and gently push it down with a glass or with a spatula. Now that it's all set at the base, with the help of a scissor, I'm going to cut the edges of the baking sheet. It should then look something like this. Now we're going to bake it for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius until the crust is fragrant. Once it's ready, we're going to let it out to cool completely. And now it's time for the cheesecake filling. For this, choose the best quality cream cheese. The thick, full-fat blocks of cream cheese are the best choice for the creamiest, silkiest and the smoothest cheesecake possible. So you gotta make sure that you set it out at room temperature for at least 1 hour before you begin the recipe. If the cream cheese isn't soft enough, it will make a lumpy filling. So beat your cream cheese at the lowest speed until it's very smooth and add the granulated sugar a little by little and beat it until it's fully incorporated. So here I have used 750 grams of cream cheese with 1 1/4 cup of sugar. Now here the step is to basically add in a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cheese and remember to incorporate little by little at a time. Repeat this step until all the sugar and the cheese has been finely used up. So once this creamy texture is as smooth as you think it is, use a spatula and clean up the sides of the glass bowl. It is very important to ensure that there is no lumpy blocks of cheese at the bottom and all the ingredients is well combined, ensuring a very smooth consistency. So this step does take a lot of time. So while this process is definitely in work in progress, preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. Now mix in half a cup of sour cream. In case you don't have it, you can use Greek yogurt. Here I've actually used sour cream yogurt and about half cup of heavy cream. I have also added 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. add in the sifted 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and mix it well. Once that is all combined, add in the lemon zest, which I've used about 1 teaspoon, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Mix it just well until everything is combined. Now slowly pour in the eggs. This is about 2 at a time, and whisk at the lowest setting. Follow the steps until the remaining 2 eggs are also beaten and well combined. Now at this stage, you might notice that while you beat it, air might incorporate into the mixture. Now you can proceed with adding half a teaspoon of salt. This is to ensure that the sweetness as well as a little bit of the saltiness is well balanced out. So don't overbeat it. You have to incorporate as little air as possible to avoid any cracks on the top. So if air fills in at this stage, use a spatula to incorporate and lightly mix and release the air. Now let's have a look at the crust. So the digestive biscuit crust is now cooled, and this is how it looks. I must tell you, this smells so delicious and so nice and warm. Well, now we're going to go ahead and pour in the cream cheese batter and smooth it up with a spatula. It was at this time that I completely forgot to butter up the sides of the mold. So you could use a brush or just use your fingers or just a spoon and just brush in the butter at the side of the rims. I've used baking sheets as well. I've cut the baking sheets into thin strips and I've aligned it to the sides of the tray. This is to ensure that once the cream cheese is baking inside, it doesn't stick to the pan. So here I've taken aluminium foil. I've taken 2 sheets of this and I've lined it up on the table. It's time to basically wrap the pan in foil and lay it on the baking sheet. So it's as simple as that. I'm going to be folding the sides of the aluminium foil until the entire form has been wrapped nice and tight. Now the only reason why I'm adding the foil paper to the baking tray is because I'm going to go through a water bath method, which is basically you use this method and it's the only way to bake a cheesecake without any cracks. So if you want a crack-free cheesecake, this is the step that you would want to follow. So I have laid the springform pan onto a baking tray and I fill it up with a half an inch of hot water. So we're going to let this bake for about 50 minutes at 160 or 150 degrees Celsius. So guys, here's the tip. When you place your cheesecake into the oven, please do not open your oven for the first 30 minutes. The 30 minutes is so crucial for getting your cheesecake right. Only after the 30 minutes mark, you can actually check on it and see how it is doing. After baking, switch off the oven and leave the cheesecake in the hot oven for another 60 minutes with the door slightly opened. Remove the cheesecake after 60 minutes and set it aside to cool fully. I have left it overnight for about 12 hours in the fridge and I am now going to begin the process of the strawberry sauce. So here I have used about 750 grams of strawberries. Take note of this, you would actually have to divide your strawberries into two sections. I'm saying this why, because we got to have the good strawberries and the bad strawberries, which is basically the ugly looking ones get cut off. It gets into the strawberry sauce, while as the good quality strawberries are going to remain towards the end. We're going to dice this up into half and make sure they are thoroughly washed before we process these into a lovely strawberry sauce. So here it goes. Get a saucepan and add 1 cup of lukewarm water, and into this we're going to add about 3/4 cup of sugar. Now add in 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and mix it all up. Now let's add in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Once this slightly gets warm, we're going to add in our chopped strawberries. Now this step is also really very crucial. We're going to make sure that the strawberries get softened, so we're going to leave this for about 15 minutes, but make sure to continuously stir it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. I wish you guys were here at this point because this smells so beautiful. The flavor in our kitchen is just beautiful. So here I'm going to be adding a little bit of vanilla essence. I've used 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we're going to give this a good stir. So we're going to wait until it bubbles up and the strawberries soften. At this point you can see the consistency is a little thick, but we need it a little more thicker, so we're going to make sure that we're going to keep this in the heat. So guys, you can see the consistency, it's gotten thicker, it's gotten more mushier, and at this point we are going to be using a potato masher. We're going to mash the strawberries until they are broken down, and we're going to continue cooking until the sauce is thickened. Once it's thickened, we're going to remove the heat and stir in the remaining 1 pound of strawberries. And at this point, I'm telling you, this is just simply yummy. I've tasted this and it is so good. Guys, at this stage, do add in about 3 drops of red food coloring. This will actually give a lovely color to your strawberry sauce. So 20 minutes are up. Now the mixture is completely ready. I'm so glad that the strawberry sauce has actually come out so beautifully. Now I'm going to leave this out to cool, after which I'm going to place it in a glass container. It's now the very next day. I have removed the cheesecake from the fridge, and it's time to now pour in the lovely strawberry sauce and get this cheesecake ready. So guys, as you can see, it's come out so well. I've removed the top layer of the spring form and nothing has actually gotten stuck to the form, that I'm so glad. You can see the size of the cheesecake. It's come out so beautifully. I'm going to very gently now remove the baking sheet from the side of the cheesecake as well, and cut a lovely slice for me to enjoy. So guys, have a look at the lovely luscious strawberry sauce. And so it's finally come to the time where we're going to be decorating the top of this lovely cheesecake.
So guys, this is the final outcome of the strawberry cheesecake. As you can see, the strawberry sauce is literally drooping on the cake. It's yummy, it looks delicious. Now let's cut this and give this a taste test. Look at this lovely scrumptious strawberry cheesecake. It's time to give it a try. So here goes. So it's very nice, very silky smooth. It's really nice, guys. Go and try this out for sure. So guys, don't forget to try this amazing strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to link the ingredients and the method on how to make this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and do try this amazing recipe. And yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Anyways guys, this is me, Sushma Digestive, signing off. Until next time, bye!